What's up, guys? Today, while I was at work, I had the weirdest thought ever. I know I'm not the first person to think about this, but I discussed this with a coworker, and he said that he truly hadn't really considered it exactly at the extent and depth that I had. But it was such a fun conversation to have and fun thoughts to have as I was wandering around. It has to do with music. Music that you don't have any control over. It could be you are at someone's party, you are shopping, and God forbid, if you are a frequent customer of a specific store, you go there AM and PM, and that you pretty much know the playlist as well as the employees do. In my case is at my job, of course, we have a radio playing, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it to shut it up or play music that people would actually care about. We have people complain about it, so like clearly that could be done much better. The thoughts that I had was nature forgot to give us one very, very simple advantage, and that is earlids. That was what my colleague said. He called it earlids, but I was pretty much describing, you can already shut your eyes. You can already shut your mouth. Your nose, for obvious reasons, you cannot shut it because your mouth tends to be open whenever your nose is not doing its work, and that ensures your survival. So I really don't mind that I cannot shut my nose. But when it comes to ears, I do mind that there is nothing that I can do to really turn off sound. Because you may say, oh, wear earplugs. Well, at work, I can't do that. But if I'm at work and I'm doing something and I know that my listening, my hearing is not going to be used for a few minutes, I think that would have been a very awesome ability to have, because I know the duration of the songs that I just absolutely cannot tolerate. So right there, I could just stimulate my earlids and just shut off the sound. In the same manner that we can pretty much shut off our vision, we should be able to shut off sound without having to use an object to do so. That, and it's way efficient to just reopen your earlids as soon as you encounter someone, as opposed to doing the motion of, oh yeah, I'm removing plugs from my ears to listen to you, thanks a lot. And finally, and this is probably my favorite advantage of this all, can you imagine the amount of arguments that would be avoided or just won or just wouldn't affect you if you had that ability? It's like, let me look at your ear hole to make sure that you didn't shut it and you're actually hearing me roar at you like, rah! There has to be a way. Maybe this function should be like in your inner ear, like your earlid, and then you just look at this person in the eye and you kind of know what kind of facial expressions warrant that you acknowledge. So you can just go like, or you can diminish the degree of sound that penetrates your ear. Like, you can just, you know how you can secretly look at people with your eyes, like you can sort of shut them like lightly, and if you're really good at it, nobody can tell that you're looking at them. It legitimately looks like your eyes are closed. Like, don't forget to breathe. But when it comes to your ears, you should just be able to shut them almost all the way, but not all the way, just so that you can hear enough to not get in trouble about not responding to someone that warrants a response. I think that would be awesome. What do you guys think? Do you feel like you could have used such an evolutionary trait that Mother Nature screw us over, or do you feel like it would disorient you to have such an ability, or you just don't see yourself using it a lot? I can see that, because for me, the only reason I had that idea in the first place is because of work. And sometimes if I'm a pedestrian and there is a freaking ambulance or fire truck, I wish that I could completely shut off sound penetrating my ears, because even if I cover it with my hands, sound still goes through it in an awful way. So let me know what you think about this crazy thought and the idea that I had. I had a lot of fun discussing it and a lot of fun talking about it, to the point that as I was doing what I was doing at work today, I was actually smiling and even giggling and everything, which I've had a crappy last 2 days over there. So it was good for something to go well and nice. Today wasn't like yesterday. Like, I have really nothing to complain about. But I feel good. I feel better. I feel happier. So when I have thoughts like this coming back, it's either I am rescuing myself from the brink of like a major breakdown, or it's just my personality. I'm not designed to be down or sad. That, and I struggled with being that way for the longest time, and I have no interest in going back to that. I'm eager to read what you guys have to say. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.